Alabama voters go to the polls Tuesday to decide between Roy S. Moore, a Republican, and Doug Jones, a Democrat, in a special Senate election destined to be remembered as a strange and ugly campaign carrying immense political implications. M.R. Moore's path to victory in a deeply conservative state has been thrown into doubt over claims of sexual misconduct with teenage girls. If M.R. Jones wins, filling the seat left vacant when President Trump appointed Jeff Sessions as Attorney General, Republicans would see their Senate advantage dwindle to a single seat, putting their majority in play next year. But should M.R. Moore survive, it would illustrate the enduring limitations of Democrats in the South and suggest that the tug of partisanship is a forbiddingly powerful force. Here's the latest. President Trump, who after initial reluctance following the allegations against M.R. Moore offered a full-throated endorsement, tweeted his support, "Roy Moore will always vote with us." M.R. Jones cast his ballot early. He will need strong turnout from black voters, urban voters, and suburban white voters who might normally vote Republican. Polls fully close in the state at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Check back for live results then. Sign up for the morning briefing for politics news and a daily look at what you need to know to begin your day. When M.R. Moore's campaign held its final rally in Midland City late Monday, it was Kayla Moore, the candidate's wife, who grabbed the headlines with her attempt to inoculate her husband from charges of bigotry that have dogged him. But her comments likely raised more eyebrows than praises. Read more on the story here. Wearing a broad smile and pronouncing himself exuberant, M.R. Jones cast a ballot for himself on Tuesday morning and leveled a final round of criticism at his Republican opponent. Accompanied by his wife, Louise, and his sons, M.R. Jones strolled into the Brookwood Baptist Church in Mountain Brook, an upscale Birmingham suburb, picking up his ballot from a line of tables backed by a cross and a Christmas tree. Alluding to the state's restrictive voter identification law, he joked to his wife, Louise, "Got your ID?" M.R. Jones was upbeat. "This is an important time in Alabama's history, and we feel very confident of where we are and how it's going to turn out," M.R. Jones said. M.R. Jones predicted black turnout would be strong and laced into M.R. Moore for comments he has made criticizing the constitutional amendments, enacted after the Civil War, that abolished slavery and gave broader rights to African Americans. "I think they've seen, within Doug Jones, a partner for a long time," M.R. Jones said of the black community. "And they sure don't see a partner in Roy Moore." Evan Raymond, an accountant who said he supports candidates in both parties, cast a ballot for M.R. Jones. "I don't know how anybody can vote for Roy Moore, but everybody has their own beliefs," M.R. Raymond said. He added that he would not have voted for M.R. Moore, even absent the sex abuse allegations, and referenced M.R. Moore's repeated ejections from judicial office. "You're in a position to uphold the law, you can't make your own